Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at who your spirit animal is and what they are currently helping you with. So as you can see, we have a lot of piles to choose from today. So starting with the top row going left to right, we have piles 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the bottom row, going from left to right, we have piles 5, 6, 7, and 8. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time figuring out which pile you're the most drawn towards. And it's totally okay if you are drawn to more than one pile. I recommend watching as many piles as you feel drawn to. You may just have more than one animal friend helping you out at the minute, okay? So we can have multiple different spirit animals at once. We may just have one spirit animal at a given time, or at times we may not have a spirit animal working with us at all. All of these situations are totally normal. Spirit animals come into our life for a specific reason and enter our life to help us with a specific situation or in a specific way. And once they have done that, they leave our lives as graciously and fluidly as they enter our lives. So spirit animals aren't to be confused with totem animals. A totem animal is a spirit animal that is always with you, that has been with you since the beginning and stays with you your whole life. And you may adopt certain qualities from the spirit animal and associate them with your personality. Whereas spirit animals, like what we're talking about today, they come and go for specific reasons, and they are with us to teach us a specific lesson. And once we've learned that lesson or have gained the help that we need, they leave our lives. A couple of quick disclaimers before we start. Tarot is just a tool that reads the current energy, and energy is always changing. So remember that you have free will and the power to create change. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Don't try to force all the messages to fit for you and your life. There could simply just be messages here that are meant for other people watching that just aren't meant for you. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're here to help you with. So your spirit animal is the deer. Beautiful. Now let's see, using a few tarot cards, what it is that the deer is here to help you with. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. And we also have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So interestingly enough, the deer, in a general sense, helps to usher in a new beginning. Now, for some of you, this could be about having a child or welcoming new life. So some of you may be recent parents. You may be finding out soon that you'll be parents, or you may be finding out that you'll be having a child. The deer represents feminine energy and is also related to the earth element. So we also see a lot of earth energy here with the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. And the deer comes around when we really need to be in our feminine energy, when we need to be very nurturing, gentle, compassionate, kind, and full of grace as well. So I see that the deer spirit animal is really helping you to usher in this new beginning that we see confirmed with this Ace of Pentacles. This is a tangible opportunity. This is something in the tangible world because we're talking about pentacles here. And I see that this is something that you've been waiting for a really long time with the Seven of Pentacles, and it's going to be a cause for celebration here with the Three of Cups. So the deer here is helping you to be more in your feminine energy so that you're in a state of receiving this beautiful blessing that's coming into your life. Now, whatever this is, if this doesn't have to do with becoming a parent or doesn't have to do with children, I see that whatever this is something that will really fulfill you on an emotional level. We have all of this beautiful green color here on the deer card, which represents the heart chakra. So I see that whatever this opportunity or experience that is coming into your life, it is really going to open your heart. So the deer is also here to help your heart chakra open. The deer is here to help you remove any blockages around your heart space so that there's a free flowing of love coming into you and also being able to radiate out of you. I also see that the deer is helping you to have a bit of patience. Like I said, the Seven of Pentacles, it really feels like for a lot of you, this has been a long time coming. You've been working really hard. You've been putting in a lot of effort towards making this opportunity happen, making this new beginning happen. And so the deer is here to tell you that you're on the right track and this new beginning will be ushering into your life very, very soon. And as I mentioned, since the deer represents feminine energy, this is not the time to be taking any action. This is a time to simply be in the present moment and to go with the flow. Allow yourself to be in a receptive state and to also remain open-minded and flexible as well to when and how this opportunity or this new beginning enters into your life. The deer is also telling me here that the seeds that you've planted, the seeds that you've been nurturing, have been growing even if you can't see it. So for example, you've planted these seeds into the soil and you've covered them up, you've been watering them, making sure they've been getting sunshine, making sure they've been getting all their nutrients. And just because you can't see the plant coming out of the soil yet doesn't mean that nothing is happening underground, right? The seed is undergoing a period of transformation where it's taking in all these nutrients and all this water. It's growing, it's expanding, it's forming roots. Okay, so don't feel like just because you can't see anything or you haven't heard anything about this opportunity yet that it's not coming for you. The Three of Cups is definitely telling me here that a very happy result or some happy news or some kind of beautiful opportunity is going to be coming in that is going to bring you so much joy. And it won't just be bringing you a lot of joy, but it'll be bringing joy to your friends and family, to your community. It's going to be a cause for celebration, and I see people really coming together to celebrate and to commend you. I see a lot of love and joy going around here. Okay, so this is so beautiful. Now let's take a look at what helpful advice the deer has for you. We have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Exactly, that's like this Seven of Pentacles here. You've been showing up to do the work. You've been very patient, very disciplined with all of this earth energy that we see here. And the deer spirit really wants to communicate to you that whatever you've set out to accomplish, you will accomplish. Whatever's been on your heart that you've been making efforts towards, you will accomplish. And it is something that will be delivered to you or brought into your life in a very miraculous or in a very divine way. Discipline here is also telling me that now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to falter. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting in all of the steps and efforts that you've been doing thus far. And to continue to be consistent and to show up every day, nurturing these seeds, nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, expressing gratitude, because all of these things are going to help to bring in this beautiful opportunity into your life. Okay, and so you can use this affirmation here as a way to really align your energy. So again, it says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Okay, pile one, so this is your reading. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey there, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're here to help you with. Okay, so you have the firefly as well as the air element. Now let's see what it is that the firefly is here to help you with. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, we have the Star. And we have the Six of Cups. So what I'm seeing here with the firefly is that the firefly spirit is working with you to bring you inspiration, especially having the star here. The firefly, of course, produces a light of its own, but that light isn't long lasting. It's actually quite fleeting. So like the Wheel of Fortune, this firefly will be bringing you this zap of inspiration or this creative idea seemingly out of nowhere. So if you've been experiencing some kind of writer's block, or if you've been lacking inspiration, lacking motivation, not quite sure how to find a solution to a certain problem, the firefly is working with you and is helping you to have this moment of clarity, to have this moment of inspiration. Now, something else that I'm getting is because this energy can be quite fleeting, it can be very quick when it happens and just as quickly it goes away, it's really going to require you to take action quite quickly. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean immediately acting on the idea in an impulsive way, but at the very least to be quick enough to write down this idea, write down your thoughts so that you don't lose out. Because there's nothing worse than having a great idea and then forgetting it later on because we didn't write it down. And this has happened to me plenty of times where I'm like, there's no way I'll forget that. I don't need to write it down. I'm gonna remember it later. And then I forget. And it's really such an awful feeling. So some advice that's coming through from the firefly is to be ready to receive some kind of inspiring idea that's gonna hit you really out of nowhere. And to write it down. So whether you have a paper nearby or you write it down on your phone, really make sure you're keeping track of all of these ideas and inspirations that are coming in. Now with the Six of Cups here, I see that this also has something to do with your inner child. So this could be something like some kind of creative project that you're working on, or this could even be receiving a flashback or a memory of something from when you were a child, or possibly even a past life here with the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And it's something that will really help you to reconnect with your inner child. For some of you, this has to do with your life purpose, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Six of Cups here. So you could be receiving memories or flashbacks from past lifetimes, or even from moments in the future. And the Firefly is helping you to connect the dots here between what brings joy to your inner child, your passions, your purpose, and connecting all of these dots in a way that make complete sense to you. So for example, maybe as a child you really loved reading stories to your stuffed animals, and it's something that brought you great joy, and you did it every day, and no one could pull you away from performing your stories to your dolls or to your teddy bears. And now you're probably wondering, well, what does that have to do with my life purpose? Well, it could be because you're a storyteller. It could be because you have your own book to write or your own message to share. Maybe you're a speaker of some kind and you give talks to audiences, and you'll be having this aha moment where everything comes full circle and you kind of understand how different points of your life connect to each other. This has to do with some kind of big hope or wish or dream that you have. It could be in regards to a career, or you could even be having this moment of inspiration where you're realizing that maybe a certain person has your heart. Maybe you're realizing that you're in love with someone, that you want to be with someone, or maybe that the person that you're with is someone that you would like to have your own family with. But whether this has to do with love, career, life purpose, I see the Firefly bringing a lot of inspiration and clarity to you. And despite the fact that the energy from the Firefly itself is fleeting, I see it having a very large ripple effect and really taking hold of your life in a positive way and creating really big change. It's like from this single tiny illumination, it can light up the whole city. Now, let's take a look at what advice the Firefly has for you right now. Some helpful advice for you. We have peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay. So what this is telling me is that before the Firefly can deliver this fleeting spark of information or inspiration, that you may need to purge and release some things from your past. Now, this could be something that you've already been in the process of doing, in which case this is confirmation that there is a new beginning coming in after this period of releasing. This is also telling me that the Firefly is giving you the advice to really ground your energy and to place your hands over your heart space and meditate on this feeling of love. Meditate on the feeling of peace and let it fill you up. Let it completely engulf you and pour out of you. Because you'll need to be in a very stable, grounded space in order to be able to receive this information. If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed or just having a bit of a low vibrational day, which there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, we all experience a multitude of emotions, but that if you're in one of those situations, the Firefly won't be able to communicate clearly with you, or you won't be able to pick up on the messages that it's trying to deliver. So by grounding yourself, releasing all the energy that's not serving you, and focus on the feelings of love and peace, it's really going to help you to align yourself with the Firefly so that the Firefly can deliver this inspiration and information to you. So that's everything that I'm seeing for you, pal 2. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, Pal 3. Let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're here to help you with. Okay, so you have the lion as well as the fire element. And now let's see what it is that the lion animal spirit is helping you with. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Swords, as well as the Three of Pentacles. One thing that I could see right away is that the lion spirit is really helping you to remain patient when it comes to dealing and communicating with other people. So for some of you, this could be a work situation. For others, this could have to do with personal relationships that you have, intimate relationships that you have with your friends, your family, your loved ones, or in a general sense, having patience in your environment. Now, the lion here is also helping you to hold your tongue a little bit when it comes to communicating. The Knight of Swords is a very quick energy. He can be quite impulsive when it comes to communicating. So this is someone who doesn't really have a filter. This is someone who blurts out the first thing that they're thinking, which may get them into a little bit of trouble sometimes. And so the lion is really helping you to rein all of that in and to dig deep and find that patience. You know, lions are all about conserving their energy. They know when to act, and they're very strategic, okay? So they don't attack, they don't strike unless they know for certain that they will be successful. And I see that that is what the lion is helping you with. So you may find yourself in a bit of a frustrating situation, but the lion is helping you to conserve your energy so that you don't burn yourself out unnecessarily. The lion is really helping you to be a lot more discerning with the King of Swords here, to really take a moment to think things through, to look at things from all angles and perspectives, and to weigh the pros and cons before taking action in some way. Something else that I'm seeing here is that the lion is really helping you to hold your ground and hold your boundaries. So there could be outside influences here with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, where people around you may be trying to influence your decision, maybe trying to get you to change your mind so that you agree with them, or you go with their plans, you go with their ideas. But the lion is really helping you to stand your ground and remain in your power, right? Because the lion has a lot of pride. The lion won't back down. And as well, something else that I'm getting, because we are currently in Leo season, so if you're watching this around the time that it's uploaded, it could be that the lion here is specifically helping you during Leo season. That won't necessarily be the case for everyone, but as well, I see the lion helping you to temper your anger or temper your energy a little bit. As I mentioned, I was picking up some frustration or just a lot of pent-up energy. And so the lion is saying, if you have an excess of energy, this is good. Let's find a way to conserve that. Let's find a way to utilize that in the most effective and efficient way possible. You may also be in a position where you're leading a group of people. And so if that's the case, the lion is really helping you to communicate clearly to this group that you're leading, to delegate certain tasks, and to keep an eye on everything, oversee things, watch over people, understand how certain people interact with each other or work together. So you may be a manager of some sort, or even a teacher who's looking at the dynamics of the classroom, something to this effect. With the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and of course the Lion with the fire element here, there is a lot of masculine energy at play. And so this is why the Lion is stepping in to help you. He's here to help you control this masculine energy. And I don't mean control in a negative sense, but to help you contain it and to help you direct all this energy in a helpful way for you, not in a destructive way. And also, because we have a lot of swords energy here with the Knight and the King of Swords, this is very logical energy. It's very practical as well. And with the fire element, lions are very creative. So the lion is also here to help you expand your perception and your perspective on the situation, and to find creative solutions to any problems that are arising for you. Because sometimes the best solution or the best answer isn't always a logical one. And so the lion is here to really help you to see things in a different way, or to put things together in a creative or unique way. This may also be about sharing some kind of creative idea or creative expression that you may have, and going to work on building that with others. So again, this could be about a project or a business of some kind, where you're leading a team to really create something that's new. So let's see what helpful advice the lion has for you. We have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Beautiful. So this is an affirmation that you can use to really help you during this time. But the lion is here to remind you that you have the power. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. The lion is reminding you that you're not trapped, almost like how this bee looks trapped within this triangle. The lion is saying you're not trapped. You have the power to break free of any constraints you may feel. You have the power to create whatever it is that you're trying to create. A project, the power to create happiness, the power to create peace, the power to create inspiration. It's all within you. Anything that you want to create, you're more than capable of creating. And the lion really wants you to remember that this freedom is always available to you. So pile 3, that's everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hey there, pile 4. Let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're here to help you with. So you have the fox, which rules the earth element. Now let's see what they are here to help you with. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords in reversed, as well as the Fool. So I can see that the fox is really helping you to be very adaptable and to be very flexible. I see that the fox is helping you to break free of any stagnation, break free of any feelings of being stuck, and really helping you to embrace this new sense of freedom that we see here with the Fool. Now, for a lot of you, this has to do with your career, your work, or something that you're working on, whether this is your own project, whether this is some kind of creative endeavor. I see that the fox is really helping you when it comes to something business related, especially with the Nine of Pentacles here. Whatever this new beginning that the fox is helping you to embrace, it's something that will lead to a lot of success, a lot of abundance, a lot of wealth. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I also see someone here who is self-made. This is someone who has worked really, really hard to get to the point to where they're at now. So the fox is also helping you to celebrate your accomplishments. The fox is here to remind you that it's okay to treat yourself every once in a while, that you deserve to treat yourself for all the hard work that you've been putting in lately. With this Eight of Swords in reverse, I really see that you're being helped to liberate yourself from these mental shackles that have been holding you back from reaching your full potential. I also see that the fox is helping you to really identify your self-worth and improve your self-esteem as well. And this newfound confidence is really going to shine from the inside out and is going to help you grow so much. With the Fool here, I can see that the fox is bringing to you this divine spark, this idea or inspiration that has a lot of potential to grow into something very, very stable and successful. Because the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's self-sustained. They have more than enough to go around and know that they truly deserve all of these blessings and all of this abundance that they've accumulated. For others of you, I also see the message of the fox helping you to break free from an unhealthy relationship, because we do have these messages of recognizing your worth, recognizing what you deserve, and the Eight of Swords in reverse is all about liberation and freedom. So for some of you, you could be getting out of a connection that has been really holding you back in some way. And once you're free of this connection, you'll really see yourself start to flourish and thrive. But for the most part, what I see overall is that the fox is really helping you to focus more on yourself, focus on self-development, focus on your own growth, your own goals, and your own desires. The fox is also helping you to have faith in yourself and your ideas, and to also have faith in the universe, that the universe will co-create with you and help bring all your manifestations into reality. There's a leap of faith that you need to take here with the Fool, and the fox is helping you to have the courage to leap. Now, this may require being vulnerable. This may require you to have a difficult but honest conversation with someone, or even a difficult and honest conversation with yourself. Recognizing and identifying different ways that either you've been holding yourself back, or someone else has been holding you back, or even how a situation has been holding you back. And ultimately, I see the fox helping you to choose yourself over everything else. Because investing in yourself is never an investment wasted. So if you feel like there's been some kind of cycle that you've been stuck in for a while, the fox is really helping you to break free from this. There's some kind of idea that you've been incubating for a while, that you've been sitting on for a while, and now is the time to start putting that into action. The fox will help to align you with whatever people and resources that you need in order to build and grow this idea into the empire that it has the potential to be. With Aquarius and Uranus energy here with the Fool, I see that for some of you, this could be a very revolutionary or innovative idea or invention, something that hasn't been done before, something that really breaks away from the conventional ways of doing something or a conventional way of thinking. And I see this idea bringing you so much success and wealth. For example, think about how Steve Jobs changed the world of technology by creating the first iPhone. And look at where we are today versus all of those years ago when the first iPhone came out. It's something to that effect is what I'm seeing here. So let's see what helpful advice the Fox has for you at this time. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So what this is telling me is, like I mentioned at the very beginning, the Fox is very quick and adaptable, and these qualities of the Fox that are being shared with you is really helping you to look at the situation from all sides and all angles. Is there something that you've missed? By having a wider perspective, it allows you to receive a fuller picture of what's going on around you, and it'll also help you to find solutions more easily. I also see that the Fox is wanting you to tune into your intuition and tune into your emotional body, and to really pay attention to how certain things make you feel. If you feel called to go in a certain direction, or you feel called to explore something new or explore something different, the Fox is really encouraging you to go with that, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense, or even if other people don't really understand why you're doing it or think it's a waste of time. The Fox is really saying, don't worry about what people are saying or thinking. You do what you feel called to do. As well as the Fox is saying that if you feel stuck on a certain perspective, to flip that coin around and to look at the other side of it as well, to really open your eyes and get yourself out of that rut that you've been feeling. But that's everything that I'm seeing for you, Pile 4. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hey there, Pile 5. Let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're helping you with. Okay, so we have the tarantula as well as the fire element, and let's see what it is that the tarantula animal spirit is helping you with. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, as well as the 3 of Wands. So the tarantula animal spirit talks about being at a crossroads, of being in a position where you have an important choice to make, whether you choose to move in the direction of your life purpose or not. And so I see that the tarantula spirit is really here to help you step outside of your comfort zone with the 3 of Wands. I can see that there's a path that you've been going down that has been really draining you. It's been very exhausting, and you're almost at the point of being burnt out, or of being so tired and overwhelmed that you simply can't go on any further on this path. And the Queen of Swords is showing me that the tarantula is helping you to have this big moment of clarity where you're realizing the position that you're in and realizing that something needs to change, that you don't have to work so hard to see success. You don't have to burn yourself out to make progress, that not all paths should feel this difficult. And I see that the tarantula is really helping you to dream a little bit bigger and to have the courage to change your mind, to have the courage to shift your plans or shift the path that you're on and move towards something that not only will sustain you financially, but will also bring you a lot of fulfillment because it's something that you're really passionate about, something that you really enjoy. I can also see that the tarantula is helping you to set strong boundaries, as well as to really help you protect your energy. I just saw 333 on the timer, so I also would like to say that the tarantula is really helping you to shift you into a growth mindset. You may find yourself starting to identify different areas of your life that you would like to grow or improve in some way. Not because you feel like you have something to prove or that you need to be any better or any different to how you are now, but because you feel inspired to grow. You feel inspired to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. You want to push yourself, but in a productive way, not in a destructive way, like we see here with the Nine of Wands. Going back to what I had started talking about with boundaries and protecting yourself, it could be that the current path that you're on is very competitive, or you could just have people around you who may try to dissuade you from changing course and moving into something else. These people may try to project their insecurities onto you or project their fears onto you. And the tarantula spirit wants you to know that this has nothing to do with you, that this is simply a reflection of how these people feel about themselves. And when they see you really starting to recognize your worth and see you starting to make decisions that are in your best interest, that this will really trigger them. And this is why we have the Queen of Swords coming through, because she is someone who very firmly stands her ground. She can be quite cold at times, but it's for her own protection. Now, the tarantula spirit isn't saying that you necessarily have to cut people off, but this could be about limiting how much you decide to share and communicate with these people until you find yourself on more solid ground, until you find yourself in a position where you're feeling a little bit less vulnerable and feeling like you're in a stable enough position that these people's opinions or comments won't have a negative impact on you the same way that they would if you were to hear these things right at the beginning stages, where you're still in the explorative stage of trying to figure out where it is that you're going here with the Three of Wands. For some of you, you know exactly what this path is that I'm talking about here with the Three of Wands, but others of you haven't quite figured it out yet. But that's okay, because the tarantula spirit is here to help you discover this purpose of yours. I see travel being in the cards for some of you. So you may go on a trip and really soak in so much new inspiration, so many new environments, new people, new cultures, and I see this really having a profound impact on you, that it really triggers something in you to change something when you get home. It's like you want to take the things that you've discovered and find a way to implement that into your life, or find a way to shift or move your life or your routine around to incorporate some of these new discoveries and findings that you've come across. So let's see what helpful advice the Tarantula Spirit has for you. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So I see the Tarantula Spirit really wanting you to take some time out to have fun. That while it's really great to be serious and have the sense of responsibility or obligation to figure out your purpose or figure out which path is best for you, that it's also okay to take a break from that kind of energy and to allow yourself to have some fun, allow yourself to laugh, allow yourself to be happy, allow yourself to go have fun with your friends. It's okay to take a break from work. It's okay to hit the pause button on some of your duties and obligations sometimes. Life isn't just about work, work, work. Life is also about playing and having fun, enjoying things, experiencing new things. So if you've been feeling quite heavy lately, quite burdened or weighed down in some way, the Tarantula Spirit's really coming through to really say that the best way to lighten up your energy is to allow yourself to have some fun. And this could be a really great affirmation for you during this time. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So something else that I'm getting is that when you're considering which path is best for you, the Tarantula Spirit is saying which path feels the lightest to you. When you tune into the feelings of your heart, on which path does your heart feel the lightest? This is the path that you want to go down. So go put on a funny movie, go see a comedy show, or call up your best friend and just have a laugh, because you deserve to be happy and feel good. So Pile 5, this is everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, Pile 6. Let's find out who your animal spirit is and what they're here to help you with. So we have the whale with the water element. Now let's see what the whale is here to help you with. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the World, as well as the Magician. So what I'm seeing with the energy of the whale as well as the Nine of Swords is that you could be experiencing a lot of fear or stress or a lot of significant emotions that run really deep within the subconscious that could be impacting your ability to manifest. Now, you may feel like you've been waiting on something, either worrying that a certain situation is going to perpetuate, or you may also be fearing that something is going to end. But the whale spirit is here to bring you this deep, profound sense of peace. Whales are such large creatures, but they are so gentle and compassionate and kind. And I see that the whale spirit is really here to help ease your mind from whatever you've been worrying about. Whether you're worrying about your manifestations not coming in, worrying about your dreams not coming true, worrying about being stuck where you are. So the whale spirit is not only here to help alleviate you from these heavy feelings, but as well to help you get to the bottom of things so that you can actually end these cycles so that you never feel like this again, or so that if you do ever feel like that again, that you have a better understanding of why you're feeling that way, where this is coming from, and the tools to help you work through that. So for example, if you have a fear about a certain situation ending or leaving your life in some way, the whale spirit can be coming through to help you remember a certain memory from maybe when you were a child or when you were younger, where you may have been abandoned by someone and this experience really traumatized you, and since then you've had a fear of certain things in your life ending. But by having this newfound wisdom about why you have certain fears around different things, the whale spirit is really helping to bring back this sense of empowerment that I see here with the magician. Because pile 6, you have a very powerful mind and you can create anything that you'd like to have, but you need to be able to believe in yourself. And that's what the whale spirit is really helping you to achieve here. The whale spirit is here to shift your perspective on how you see things. So rather than continuing to focus on what could possibly go wrong, worst case scenarios, any obstacles or challenges that come up, the whale is helping you to shift your focus into a more positive light. What are all the things that can go right? What blessings may come of this? What beautiful surprises and serendipity may I come across during this path? Because you have everything that you have here with the magician and the world. You have everything that you need, and it's buried deep within you. And that's where the whale comes in, because the whale is the expert at diving deep. So it may not be easy to dive deep into the subconscious to confront these fears or confront these truths. But at the same time, the whale is here to bring you so much healing and peace. The whale really represents feminine energy and is deeply compassionate, deeply gentle and caring, and is also really going to help you to focus on self-care and being more kind and compassionate to yourself as well, until you get back to this point of feeling very empowered and feeling like you're capable of making your dreams come true. For some of you, this could be about traveling with the world here, as well as the whale, because we know that the whale travels for thousands and thousands of miles constantly all year round, searching for food. It travels from the North Pole to the South Pole across all the oceans searching for food, and it spends this life on this massive journey going back and forth. So this whale is here to help you embark on this journey of self-discovery, on this journey of healing, and on this journey of also rediscovering who you are at your core, in a deep and emotional sense, who you are on a soul level, remembering what you're made of and how talented you are. And some of you I see you inspiring so many other people by going on this journey that it creates this ripple effect around you, and it inspires other people to maybe heal some parts of themselves that have been holding them back as well, or inspire people to really call back their power and create the life that they desire for themselves. I see the whale really helping you to take matters into your own hands, but in a very gentle and compassionate way. And the focus here is really on taking your time and healing, nurturing yourself until you get to the point where you feel like you can confidently start to nurture the ideas that you have. So let's see what helpful advice the whale spirit has for you at this time. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Beautiful. And so this falls in line perfectly with what I was saying when I said that the whale was here to help you shift your perspective. Because you're not just shifting your perspective of yourself, but you're also shifting your perspective of the whole world around you. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. We are all mirrors. And as you start to find more love for yourself, you'll start to see that love and that light in other people. And so this is an affirmation that you can use during this time to really help elevate your vibration and commencement on this self-love journey, on this self-healing journey. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Therefore, I love everyone as well. I also see this as having love for the world at large. You may start to feel more compassionate towards the earth, towards animals, towards the environment too during this whole process, because everything is connected. Separation is an illusion, and that's also something that the whale spirit is helping you with. And I also see the whale spirit bringing in a great sense of light into your life. As we can see, there's a lot of darkness here. With the whale coming up to the surface, the Nine of Swords and this World card are all very dark. But then right in the middle, we have this bright yellow. We have the yellow of the world and this yellow up at the top here. So like we spoke about empowerment, I really see that the whale is also helping you to heal your solar plexus chakra. This sense of identity, this sense of being proud of yourself, of how far you've come and what you've overcome, what you've healed from, and the beautiful direction that you're going in. So pile 6, this is everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, pile 7. Let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they are helping you with. So we have the frog being represented by the water element. Now let's see what it is that the frog is here to help you with. We have the Empress. Wow, we have the Emperor. And we have the Eight of Cups. So I see that the frog is here to help you heal and balance your masculine and your feminine energies with the Empress and the Emperor here. Frogs are quite sensitive animals and require a lot of self-care, nourishment, as well as they require consistent cleansing and clearing of energies. So I see this being very aligned with this Eight of Cups kind of energy, because the frog here is asking you, what can you leave behind? What is weighing on you that can be released or let go of? Interestingly enough, these 3 cards are looking forward into the future. So there's something that you need to leave behind, and the frog is helping you to cleanse this out of your life. This could be in regards to even a past connection, whether romantic, platonic, professional. This could be someone that you've had a soul contract with, or someone who you're still connected to energetically, and this energetic cord is really taking a toll on you. It could be really draining your energy, and so the frog spirit is here to help cleanse you of this. For some of you, this could have to do with healing your relationship with your parents, as we have both the mother and the father being represented by the Empress and the Emperor here. But as I first mentioned, this could also be about cleansing any imbalances in your feminine energy as well as your masculine energy. So both of these energies could be either underactive or overactive. And in each case, it really imbalances our energy. And so I see the frog really wanting to cleanse your emotional body and leave behind what's no longer serving you. As the frog spends time in both water and on the ground, on the earth, and since we do have the Empress card here as well, which does feature both water and earth, as you can see there is a waterfall in the background here. So spending time in nature and spending time in or near water will really help to cleanse your energy. So this could be grounding yourself by walking barefoot on the earth. This could be taking a salt bath or going for a swim in the ocean. But either way, spending time in nature and connecting with Mother Gaia will really help to cleanse your energy as well. The frog is also telling me that this period that you're in is quite a sensitive time for you. So you may feel that you have a lot of heightened emotions. You may feel more sensitive than usual to other people's energy, other people's comments. You may even be more sensitive to things like smells, sounds, light, and things like this. And the frog is saying to really extend yourself a lot of compassion and to be very kind and gentle with yourself during this time, because you're going through a very deep cellular cleansing and purging, especially within your emotional body. And it's very natural to feel this sensitive when you're going through an experience like this. And the frog is also wanting to let you know that this won't be forever. You won't feel this way forever. After this cleansing and clearing, you will be feeling a lot more stable, a lot more grounded, a lot more secure. Because we do have the Emperor here, who does represent this very solid foundation. We also do have the crescent moon here in the Emperor card, so working with the moon and the lunar cycle could also be very beneficial to you. As we know, the moon controls the tides. It has influence on water, and so you may find yourself being more sensitive around the time of full moons, and there's some advice coming through to use the lunar cycle to take certain actions. So during the new moon is when we set intentions, and as we go through all the phases, they each ask us to take a different type of action. So you can easily find this online. But the new moons is when we set intentions. The full moons is when we allow ourselves to release. So right now it feels like you're in the full moon stage where you're releasing a lot, you're cleansing away a lot, clearing away a lot, and soon you will be free of all of this energy that is no longer serving you, and you will have space to bring in something else into your life. So let's see what other helpful advice the frog spirit has for you. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So the frog spirit is really acknowledging that you've been through a lot, that you've been through many challenges, but that you've been passing with flying colors, that you've been doing such a beautiful job at handling these situations, working through your feelings and allowing yourself to release these emotions or release these experiences as they come to pass. And it may be difficult to remember when you're in the moment, but that challenges really present an opportunity for us to really learn so much about ourselves and how we choose to handle situations, and how much wisdom and growth really comes from these challenges that were presented. But just know that even though you may feel like you've been going through challenge after challenge after challenge, that there is a break that is coming for you, and to really take this time to really nurture and take care of yourself during this whole process. So pile 7, that's everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends. Hey there, pile number 8. Let's find out who your spirit animal is and what they're here to help you with. Okay, so you have the butterfly being represented by the air element. Now let's see what the butterfly spirit is here helping you with. We have the Emperor. We have the Page of Cups, as well as the Ace of Pentacles. So the butterfly spirit is here to help you during a period of transformation and transition. So as we see with the Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity, some kind of new beginning that's being presented to you, an offer of some sort. And so the butterfly spirit is here to help you transition from your current phase of life into this brand new opportunity. Now, for some of you, I see this opportunity coming as a surprise with this Page of Cups here. It may catch you off guard a bit, but this is a positive change, a positive opportunity that's coming in for you. It's something that'll be extremely stable here with the Emperor. Because this is the Pentacles that we are talking about, this is a very tangible opportunity, or it relates to something that is quite tangible in nature. So this could be about a job, your career. This could be about moving homes, or even buying a new car for some of you. Possibly even traveling or relocating is something else that I'm hearing. Even as well, starting a new passion project or something creative with the Page of Cups here. I can also see that the butterfly spirit is helping you to transition into the energy of the Emperor, of someone who's very confident, someone who's very sure of themselves. And I see you stepping into the role of a leader of some kind, where you'll be the one who's calling the shots. You'll be the one who's making the big decisions. And so I see that the butterfly spirit is helping you to prepare for this type of role. For some of you, this could even be about parenthood with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here, but that doesn't have to be the case for all of you. As well as for others, this could also have something to do with a father figure, because we do have the Emperor here. So maybe you could be going into business with your father, or joining the family business of some sort. But I see that this new beginning, or this opportunity that's coming into you, strikes a balance between your inner child, who is very playful, really curious, very inquisitive and creative, and channeling that energy into a very specific direction with the Emperor here, and this very strong masculine energy. So I see you being in a space where you'll really be taking actions towards your dreams, or taking actions towards the things that inspire you. Because while this Ace of Pentacles does represent an opportunity, it's something that has great potential that needs to be nurtured. So I see the butterfly spirit here really helping you to take action, take inspired action towards your creative ideas that you receive, and to really grow this Ace of Pentacles bigger and bigger until it reaches the Ten of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles even. So if you've been in a period where you feel like not much has been happening, or you've been feeling quite stuck in some way, just know that, oh, I just saw 555 on the timer. 5 is the number of change and transition, and this is exactly what we're talking about here with the butterfly. So if you feel like you've been stuck, or that things haven't been moving for some time, that's because you've been in this stage of being in the cocoon, where things have been incubating, things have been developing, and soon you will be breaking free out of this cocoon and turning into this beautiful butterfly. I see you completely changing forms. I see your energy completely shifting. I see you feeling more motivated, more ambitious, more driven to take life by the horns and go out there and accomplish anything that you set your mind to. So the butterfly spirit really wants you to know that this period of rest that you've been in hasn't been for nothing, okay? This period of rest has really served the purpose for you to recuperate, for you to spend time nurturing yourself, doing a lot of self-care, because it's preparing you for this brand new beginning where things will be a lot busier. You're going to have more responsibilities and more on your plate. And while you're going to enjoy this immensely, of course, it will make you a bit tired. It will take a lot of your energy. And that's why you've had this period of rest and recuperation. So let's see what other helpful advice the butterfly spirit has for you at this time. We have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So you may have felt a bit envious or jealous of other people while you've been in this cocoon phase, where maybe you're looking at other people and comparing yourself and being like, you know, these people are accomplishing so many things, and like I feel like I've been sitting here and nothing has been happening. But the butterfly spirit is saying that comparing yourself is useless, because what you see is only the tip of the iceberg. You don't see those other people's challenges. You don't see the struggles that they go through. And to envy somebody else's path is to really reject your own, in a sense. And just know that everybody's path looks different, and everybody, no matter what, always faces both challenges and successes. So know that your time is coming. The universe has not forgotten about you. And I also can't help but notice all of this orange that we have, which is bringing me to the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is our creativity. It's where things are created. It's the womb. It's where things are birthed from. So again, it's like this idea of being in the cocoon and feeling stuck, feeling like you're in this dark void, but you're really just being prepared to be birthed into this whole new reality, into this whole new experience. And that is what the butterfly spirit is here helping you with. So pile 8, that's everything that I'm seeing for you. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, friends.